Hi, welcome back to CES 2012. We're here with Buffalo. I'm here with Brian. We're talking about a super fast router just down there. Brian, take it away.
Yeah, this is our brand new wireless product. It's basically next generation Wi-Fi. It uses 802.11 AC protocol, which is a 5 gigahertz protocol, and we're showing it at 1.3 gigabits per second or 1300 megabits per second, which is roughly 2.5, 3 times faster than 802.11n.
Right. And when was it certified, this particular band?
Well, similar to all wireless, the band is 5 gigahertz, which is used today in Wi-Fi product. It's not a ratified, certified spec by the IEEE yet. It's in what's called a draft certification stance. We went through the same thing with 802.11g and 802.11n.
Yeah.
So this is basically pre-ratification draft standard.
Right. And when can we expect to see it in market?
You'll see products powered by 802.11 AC in the market towards the later part of this year.
Right. So at the moment, very, very early production, but just a kind of proof in concept to say 1.3 gigabits possible.
Yeah, actually, we're demoing at the Buffalo Technology CES booth publicly for visitors and press, and we're operating speeds over 800 megabits per second of true TCP throughput. Right. So it's pretty close to wireless gigabit, and it's very early sample, obviously.
Can we expect faster speeds in the future? I know this is a huge rise from what most people see nowadays. Yes. But what can we expect to see maybe next year? Where's the evolution of wireless internet?
Yeah, well, 802.11 AC has support for more spatial streams and wider 160 megahertz wide channel bandwidth, so it can actually scale well beyond 1.3 gigabits. Theoretically, much higher. Yeah. So we'll see continued increase the number of antennas and increased bandwidth, and we can basically really push the envelope with this technology.
And presumably, with a router which is that quick, you're going to have client devices which are just as quick, so they must be in the pipeline, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 802.11 AC is sort of the next generation Wi-Fi, so just similar to how 802.11n was adopted. It's planned in mobile devices, it's planned in laptops. Of course, there are gigabit ports on the back of the wireless router itself, so if you are using wired TV sets or something where you need that high quality, high bandwidth application like TV streaming or something like that, you do have the wired ports on the back of the router for that.
And even though it's very, very early, have you got any kind of price in mind?
It's really too early to say, but it'll be similar to what prices for early 11n draft products were, kind of that ultra premium price point. So a little bit more expensive than a premium dual band router. So I would say north of $200 or right around there is kind of the expected price points we'll see.
Right. Well, thanks very much, Brian.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you.
1.3 gigabits is probably 150 megabytes per second. Have a think about that for a second. While you do, we'll get some more coverage at CES 2012.